Hey guys, welcome to or back to my channel. Welcome to another video. In today's video I'm going to be reorganizing my bookshelf. Also, I feel like I just look really weird. My makeup looks really funny today, but I don't quite know what because I did everything the exact same, but it looks weird, so please just ignore that. As you can see, I've got some piles of books here that are just kind of sitting here because I got more books and I didn't have anywhere to put them, so we're going to be reorganizing my bookshelf. I love doing this so much. It's one of my favorite videos to film and people always seem to enjoy doing it. What I'm going to do, that I always seem to do, is take everything off and then we can kind of sort it out, choose how to do things. I feel like now, because I've got a few more fancy books, I could try and put all the fancies together on one shelf, maybe this shelf, and then on this shelf I might do like my favorite authors, and then we'll see from then. So I'll get everything off, I'll time-lapse me doing that, and then I'll be back to you and we can start this. Okay, everything is actually, oh my god, I forgot about these. No, I'll just keep them there. So I was gonna say everything is off the shelf apart from here. These are just, I always keep them there because of like they're a funny size. And then here is my Jenny Han books, and then lots of summer books and some hardbacks, so I'll just keep them there. They're fine there for now. Okay, so I think, like I said, I'm gonna do fancy up here. I like doing Twilight at this side because of the hardcover for Midnight Sun. It's just like, I just prefer having them hardback against it, and then if it's on that side it's in the right order, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna take these down because they're broken anyway. That's better. Okay, oh, I messed up the order like that. Okay, and then next to it, what do we want? So I have now got the Hunger Games. I need to check what order the Hunger Games are. I've only got the original trilogy because I know that they've got the two Songbirds and Snakes and then Sunrise on the Reaping, is that what it's called? Like are they both prequels? I don't know, but I thought I got them on Vinted and they were really cheap. I think I paid like £5 or £6 for all of them. You know what? These books are weird. I might just get rid of them. Okay, so the first one's The Hunger Games, obviously, and then Mockingjay, then Catching Fire. Okay, so like this. Put them here. And then I also have the Shadow and Bone series that I got on World of Books. I need to check this order. I assume it's the order that piled them up in, but it might not be. Obviously first is Shadow and Bone. Yeah, it is in the right order. So I might also put those there. And that looks quite cute, don't you think? Quite colourful actually. And then I'll probably put these upwards again, like this. And then I've got Fourth Wing and also the Powerless series. Are these both gonna fit? I fear they're not. They're not gonna fit. What do I do? Because I know they don't all need to be with each other. If I did these the opposite way around, how would we feel? That's okay. It's okay actually. I might switch these around because then otherwise we've got loads of black and loads of colours. Okay, I think I like that. And then on this side, Taylor Jenkins Reid right there, I think, because again, hardback. And then what do we have after that? Do we think we could do Abby Jimenez like stacked upwards because I've got these here, and then there's room on top for more. I could do Page 2 books and then my Hannah Bone and Young book here, like that kind of fits the vibe. I did have Boys of Tom in here, so I could always do that again. Or actually I might put that here. No, not here. Here. And then here I've got all my Emily Henry books, which I could do. I've also got my Ali Hazelwood, which I could always do like here. That's quite a nice shelf. And then who else would go with that? I've got Christina Lauren, who I could put somewhere in here. Or do I do it the other way? I'll do it the way I used to have it. Wait, I forgot that I had Bride. I'll put Bride here on the fantasy shelf because obviously it is fantasy. Oh my god, then it fits perfectly. Okay, Ali Hazelwood here, and then Emily Henry here. And then what would go on top of Emily Henry? Oh yeah, Christina Lauren. And then are there like 2 books that go in there? Put new ones in there. Do Love of My Afterlife, that's quite a cute spine. And The Dead Romantics, would they both fit? No. American Roommate Experiment, like does that just fit? That fits like space wise, whatever. Okay, oh I just knocked a stack. Then I was thinking on this shelf I could do my mystery and my thrillers. So let me just move these. This floor is chaos, you can't see it, but it is chaos. I hate it at the moment, but it will be good, it will be worth it. Right, I've got this series. What was this series called? Truly Devious. I could put that here, and then I've got Holly Jackson's books, Lisa Jewell's books, and then one Julie Clark book. Would they sideways stack? And there's also room for more to stack. That's such a wonky stack. And then I have a few more here. So I've got a couple of Celeste NG books, which I feel like fit as well. Actually, I could put them up here. I'll put them at the bottom. I'll put them in between Lisa Jewell and Holly Jackson because I've already read them, but I've not read all my Lisa Jewell books. So like I'll be getting these out more, if you know what I mean. And then I'll put actually Julie Clark. And then which one have I read? No, this is true. And then I'll put the others, just because then it's easier for me. Okay, then I've got 3 Leanne Moriarty books, which I can just put there. And then I've also got this book, These Things I've Done. I actually can't even, this isn't like a mystery or anything. I might get rid of this because I have no desire to keep them. And then I thought I could do almost like general fiction here. So I've got Beartown and then also Anxious People. So if I put that there, and I could always do a sideways stack of some that I have. Obviously not all of them are going to be general fiction, but whatever. I've got 2 Sally Rooney books and then E. Lockhart, which these, like, I don't even know what genre you'd put them in, so they kind of fit. They fit well enough. And then I just had a thought of other books that I could put here. Oh yeah, here we go. I was wondering where I put them. So I've got 2 Adam Silvera books, History's All You Left Me and They Both Die at the End. I can't remember, this one's got like a bit of romance. I can't remember this one. I think this one had romance in it. I can't remember. But this gives the same vibe as that shelf. Honestly, I do my shelves based on vibes. Then I've got Lessons in Chemistry, which is obviously general fiction, right? The Four Winds by Kristen Hannah. This is a historical fiction, but categorizing that in the same camp. And then I've got Perks of Being a Wallflower and All the Bright Places. These, I don't know, kind of, they focus on like mental health, which to me gives general fiction, so. And then also The Problem with Forever. I think this might have romance, but also it was like kind of deep. Any book that's got a bit of, you know, something to it. And then which books go with Frederick Bachman? I could always do, this series literally doesn't go, but the Dreamland Billionaire series. And then there is space for one more book. Say You Swear. I could do the Inheritance Games. I feel like the shelf looks so messy. I don't quite know why. Anyway, Finding 13 and everything. I think I might put my Elle Kennedy books here just because they just fit that vibe, I think. Oh, they're really heavy. And then I've got Heartstopper, which is a big book, so that should probably go with those. And also this Christina Lauren book and this Sally Thorne book, which again, they're just tall, but then I can sideways stack because I've got 2 more Sally Thorne books here. I can stack here. An Alice Osman one, and I've got 2 Casey McQuiston ones, which could actually go in this gap because they're like a funny size. Then what else would I want to put there? We're gonna run out of room, I fear. We could stack more here. I did actually think of one. Oh yeah, Such a Fun Age. That could go on this stack here. What else could go with Sally Thorne and Alice Osman? Honestly, like some of these new books, Love in My Afterlife, Dead Romantics, Adam and Evie's Matchmaking Tour and Primetime Romance, they could just go here. Let's think of what books I liked. I liked this book, Start of Something, so that could go here. Oh yeah, Say You Swear, that needs to be high up. I love this book. Should I stack Binding 13 upwards? Would that create more room? I think it will be. That's not what the series is called, I'm fully with that. Does that create more room? A tiny bit. What other book could go in here? Oh yeah, I've got this Elle Kennedy book. That should probably go on this shelf. And there's room for one more book. What other book goes with that? Somewhere Broken Rules. This shelf's a bit uneven, but like my shelf, I'm kind of hating it. Kind of hating everything about it. Whatever, I can't do anything about it. Okay. We have to fit everything now on this last shelf, and we've got a lot. So great. I have got rid of quite a few books though. Okay. Actually no, maybe we'll manage it. Right, okay. I feel like this video's been so quick. Why have I literally not done anything? I will give you a tour at the end. Okay. Thousand Boy Kisses. This should go at the side just because it's a tall book. Have I got any more weird size books? Bully, is this a weird size book? No. Okay. Rosie Dannon. These 2 books can go here with Girl Gone Viral, iconic book if you watch my TBR jars. Okay, Kiss My Cupcake, Meet Cute, and then Heart Principle, that can go there. And then let's do a sideways stack. I've already got some pre-built sideways stacks. I've got this one that's got Talia Herbert and then just a few others, so I'll just put those here. And then I could also add these ones vertical again. So I've got Phoebe with Me, that series, and then Orbiting Jupiter, and spoiler alert doesn't really give those vibes. These like darker books kind of do, so. And then a sideways stack. I've got one built here. Here we go. Is this gonna fit? Oh, don't fall over. Okay, and then spoiler alert can go on this pile. Things we hide from the light can go on that pile. And then Girl Missing can just go in here. And I'm done. Why was that easy? I'll show you the books that I'm unhauling. And then, oh my god, I forgot Little Women. Where the hell do I put this? I'll just have to put it down here. Which is what I usually, well, that's what I used to do. And then these can just go here. Okay, books that I'm getting rid of. First of all, these things I've done. I think I told you about this. No need for it. Then this whole series. I don't even know what the series is called. It's by Lainey Davies. It was just like a weird series that I read ages ago. Then the Noughts and Crosses series. I did actually really used to like this series, but I don't think I'm ever going to read it again. And like I never recommend it on my channel. And I don't know. I feel like I don't really need it. I read it 5 years ago. I read it during lockdown, like the first one. So it's been ages. And then I've got a couple of Colleen Hoover books. And also this, which I didn't realise was a stepbrother romance and was just disgusting. So getting rid of that. But let's now do the tour. I will bring you closer. This video has been like so all over the place. I apologize. But okay, let's get started. Actually, I kind of like my bookshelves. Okay, first we've got the Twilight series. We stacked this a bit funny just for it to fit. So I've got the original 4 books and then Midnight Sun here. And then on top of that, I've got Fourth Wing and what's it called, Iron Flame. I've not got the 3rd book because I haven't even read them yet. So I'm going to see if I like it enough to get the 3rd book. And also it's only out in hardback, I think, at the moment. And also if this book has a little sticker, that's because I haven't read it, basically. Now let's put this jelly cat back. I know there aren't ghosts in Twilight, but like it gives that vibe. And then the Hunger Games, which I got on Vinted. I'll try and tell you where I got them from, like if I remember or if it's significant, whatever. My Twilight, I got them all from my sister, I think. They were all hers. And then my Midnight Sun I just got from Amazon when it came out. And then the Shadow and Bone series I got from World of Books. And then Akatar, I got this on Amazon because I had an Amazon gift card and it was pretty cheap. People were like, oh, buy them in Asda. It was the same price. So I didn't. And then here I've got Bride by Ali Hazelwood, which I believe again I got from Amazon on a gift card. Most of the time I buy Amazon books, it is on a gift card, or obviously I buy Kindle books, but like I try to just buy Amazon books on a gift card because I know people are against people buying Amazon books because of the monopoly. But obviously if I have a gift card, and also it's so much cheaper, especially in the UK. I know that it's different in other countries, but in the UK they're so much cheaper and it's like it's difficult because like Waterstones is so expensive and like other bookstores. Anyway, we're balling on a budget right now. Powerless I got from, I think I got them all from the Works. I'll just move down here and then we can go across. The Truly Devious series, I got this so long ago. I actually don't know where I got it from. Like I think I read it 2020 as well. I remember where I was reading it. No, it's 2021, sorry. I remember the holiday because we just like went on a UK holiday. And where were we? I can't remember, but I like remember me sitting on the beach reading Truly Devious. Like I can picture me doing it. Then I've got Holly Jackson, just the first 2 Girl's Guide to Murder books. I have never read the 3rd one because I read these and then it was a while before the next one came out and I just like, I didn't really care. Like I was happy with the series. I don't feel like I wanted to keep going. There were so many other books I wanted to read, so I just never continued it. Then 5 Survive, got that from Amazon. I don't know where I got the first Holly Jackson ones from. That could be World of Books. I don't know. I bought them probably 2020, 2021. Don't know when they came out. It was around then though, that era. Then a couple of Celeste Ng, Julie Clark, Lisa Jewell. All my Lisa Jewels are World of Books. I try and get most of them from World of Books, to be fair. Most of my books, just because it's a second-hand bookstore. It's good for the environment and for the bank and for everything. It's just good. Then I've got 3 Leanne Moriarty books. I know I got Apples No. 4 from the Works, but I think I might have got the other 2 from Amazon. I can't remember. I don't know. And then Sally Rooney. I got those, it was during COVID, so ages ago, probably from Amazon. At that point, like my mum was buying my books from Amazon because I was, I don't know, 14. I didn't have a job at that point. I I got one later, you know, but like she was funding them. So yeah. And then We Were Liars, Adam Silvera books, Lessons in Chemistry, and The Four Winds. They were both from Wilder Books recently. Well, kind of recently, maybe like a few months ago. And then All the Bright Places, Perks Being a Wallflower, Problem with Forever, Such Fun Age. Such Fun Age was Wilder Books. The others, I think I got them new, so probably from Amazon, because I didn't like start shopping at the works until a couple of years ago. And then the Frederick Bachman books, the first two Bad Town books, and then also Anxious People. I got this in a box set from Amazon. I'll try and link it below actually if I can. I then got the third Bad Town book on my Kindle. It's on Kindle Unlimited, so there you go. I think I've seen people say that they like can't get their hands on the physical book yet until like September or something crazy for the third Bad Town book, which might be why they've added it to Kindle Unlimited, because I think there might be like issues with supply or something. That's just from what I've heard other people say. I am making the up that there's issues with supply. Don't hold my word. Then The Inheritance Games, probably got that from Amazon. And then well, the Dreamland Billionaire series, I think I got this from Hannah for my birthday years ago, like probably 2 or 3 years ago. So I don't know where it's from. I know like the work sell it, everywhere sells it. Anyway, and then down here we've just got a couple of Nicola Yoon books. Lucy Score, I got that one from Lucy Score, one from the works. The other two, I've had them like for so long that it will have been Amazon. And then spoiler alert, Damien Price and Keller, House Swap, P.S. I Love You. Honestly, most of these are from Wilder Books. Let me just like zoom in. They'll have all been from Wilder Books, just because they're the type of books that I get from Wilder Books. Like there's a certain genre of books that like aren't insanely popular, and they're always like £2 or £3 on Wilder Books. That they're on my TBR. I just get them from Wilder Books. And then Girl Missing, I've had that I think before COVID. I can picture the holiday that I read it on, and it was like the 2019 summer. So I've had that for ages. When did it come out? 2006. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Yeah. And then The Hate You Give, I think I got that one from Amazon. Anna and the French Kiss, Million Kisses Your Lifetime, Orbiting Jupiter. Orbiting Jupiter is definitely Wilder Books. Then I've got If He'd Been With Me and If Only I Told Her. I think I might have got If He'd Been With Me from Amazon, but I got If Only I Told Her from Wilder Books, because If He'd Been With Me was really cheap on Amazon. And then Little Women, I got this as a gift. It's so nice. Still not read it, but actually I started reading it. I think I got it for like, when did the Little Women movie come out? I got the book just before that from like a family friend. And then these books are just other kind of random ones that are from Wilder Books probably. And then a couple of Helen Hunting ones, which I think are both from Wilder Books. Heart Principle, Girl Gone Viral, a couple of Rosie Dannon books. Rosie Dannon's definitely works. And then Thousand Boy Kisses, which I read so long ago. Again, it's probably Amazon. And then we're moving on to this side. So here I've got all my Emily Henry books, which are definitely from Amazon, because some really popular authors, Wilder Books just put the prices so high that it's cheaper to buy. Oh my god, why is my forehead reflective? It's cheaper to just buy on Amazon. Then Christina Lauren, most of them are Amazon, but a couple of them like Something Wilder, and actually no, Something Wilder's Wilder Books, and Honey Don't, I think that's from the works. And then oh yeah, American Roommate Experiment, that's from Wilder Books. I do also have Spanish Love Deception, but a friend is borrowing it right now, and I think I got that from Amazon, because I got it like whenever it came out, or when it was popular, like 2021-ish, around that time. And then lots of Ellie Hazelwood books. All of the, oh no, actually just Love Hypothesis and Love on the Brain, they'll be in Amazon. Then the rest were, oh no, and Deep End. And then the others were Wilder Books. And then Abby Jimenez. Most of these are Amazon or Wilder Books, just a mix of the two. And then Page Toon, I might have got one of them from Amazon, one from Wilder Books, but I can't quite remember. Next of Kin, that was definitely Amazon, Hannah Bone and Young. And then Taylor Jenkins Reid, all of them are from Amazon. I've read all of her books, but a few are on my Kindle just because they were cheaper at the time. Or I remember reading Carrie Soto when I was traveling, so I think I just didn't want to carry around a paperback, and it was cheaper to get it on my Kindle, so yeah. This was filmed before or just as Atmosphere came out, but I do also own that, the signed edition. I got it from Waterstones. I got it in person at the Manchester one, but I assume it's online as well. But don't worry, that is already on the bookshelf. I just thought I'd let you know. Then all the Elle Kennedy books. These are all from, some of them from Amazon, some of them from eBay. Then the Heartstopper, I've just got the 5th one because I just read the others on my Kindle, but I wanted to read this as soon as it came out, and it was cheaper to get it in paperback than it was on my Kindle, oddly. Or it was like very similar, because sometimes it's like £4.50 on my Kindle or £5 paperback, then I'm gonna get the paperback. But if it's like £3 Kindle, £8 paperback, I'm gonna get it on my Kindle. Yeah. Then Josh and Hazel's Guide to Not Dating Christina Lauren. This I think was World of Books. And then First Impressions, Sally Fawn. I imagine that was also World of Books, but I don't know. And then we've got a couple of Sally Fawn books. Hating Game, 99% Mine. I bet they were both Amazon. 99% Mine might have been World of Books, but Hating Game was definitely Amazon. Then This Winter, Alice Osman. I have no idea, actually. Primetime Romance, Adam and Evie's Matchmaker Tour, Dill Romantics, Love in My Afterlife, Start of Something, Megan Brandt, and Say You Swear were all World of Books. I got these ones, these four, very recently in my most recent haul of World of Books. And then Casey McQuiston, why can't I say her name? You know her. Red, White and Royal Blue. Royal Blue. And then One Last Stop. I think they were both Amazon, or maybe I got One Last Stop actually as a gift. I can't remember. Summer of Broken Rules was probably Amazon. Good Complex, honestly probably Amazon. And then Boys Atonement, I think I got some of them from The Works and some of them from World of Books or Amazon. It was wherever was cheapest. I actually have no recollection. It wasn't even that long ago, it was around Christmas time. And then on the bottom I've got my Jenny Han books, my Summer I Turned Pretty, and then All the Boys I Loved Before. These will have been Amazon. When will I have got them? I'll have got All the Boys around when the film was fake, so when I was in like year 7 or 8-ish. And then Summer I Turned Pretty again will be like around COVID time, so they'll have probably been from Amazon. And then here I've just got so many summer books, which are mainly from The Works or from World of Books. And then here I've got a couple of paid hardbacks. I've got Genuine Fraud by E. Lockhart, which I got from World of Books, Charming as a Verb, World of Books, and then Life Impossible by Matt Haig, which was a gift, but it was from The Works. So yeah, that's it. I actually love my bookshelf so much. Oh my god. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Wait, this frame is so cute. If you made it this far in the video, comment down below the book emoji. Just like, you know, the stack of books emoji. Not very original, but what can you do? Yeah. I love you. Thank you so much for making it this far in the video, and thank you for watching. Thank you if you are a return viewer for coming back, and if you're new, please subscribe. Please subscribe no matter what if you're not subscribed, because like 50% of people that watch me aren't subscribed, and it does really help my channel when you subscribe, because YouTube sees it that like everyone's subscribing and then they push the video out, you know, like if more people are subscribing from it. So it does really benefit me. And also you can turn on post notifications. Oh my god, I'm so shiny. I post on Mondays, Thursdays and Saturdays. Not every single one, most of them, but like if I'm gonna post it, it'll be on one of those days, usually at 6 p.m. British time. But also like yesterday when I'm filming this, I did post a video at 9 p.m. just because it wasn't ready, but like I aim for around 6 p.m. British time. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Comment down below, like, subscribe, do everything. I love you. Goodbye.